بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful.
أتى أمر الله فلا تستعجلوه سبحانه وتعالى عما يشركون.
Inevitable cometh to pass the command of Allah. Seek ye not then to hasten it. Glory to Him, and far is He above having the partners they ascribe unto Him.
ينزل الملائكة بالروح من أمره على من يشاء من عباده أن أنذروا أنه لا إله إلا أنا فاتقون.
He doth send down His angels with inspiration of His command to such of His servants as He pleaseth, saying, Warn man that there is no God but I, so do your duty unto me.
خلق السماوات والأرض بالحق تعالى عما يشركون.
He has created the heavens and the earth with truth. Far is He above having the partners they ascribe to Him.
خلق الإنسان من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين.
He has created man from a sperm drop, and behold, this same man becomes an open disputer.
وَالْأَنْعَامَ خَلَقَهَا لَكُمْ فِيهَا دِفْءٌ وَمَنَافِعُ وَمِنْهَا تَأْكُلُونَ.
And cattle He has created for you men. From them ye derive warmth and numerous benefits, and of their meat ye eat.
وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا جَمَالٌ حِينَ تُرِيحُونَ وَحِينَ تَسْرَحُونَ.
And ye have a sense of pride and beauty in them, as ye drive them home in the evening, and as ye lead them forth to pasture in the morning.
وَتَحْمِلُ أَثْقَالَكُمْ إِلَى بَلَدٍ لَمْ تَكُونُوا بَالِغِيهِ إِلَّا بِشِقِّ الْأَنفُسِ إِنَّ رَبَّكُمْ لَرَءُوفٌ رَحِيمٌ.
And they carry your heavy loads to lands that ye could not otherwise reach, except with souls distressed, for your Lord is indeed most kind, most merciful.
وَالْخَيْلَ وَالْبِغَالَ وَالْحَمِيرَ لِتَرْكَبُوهَا وَزِينَةً وَيَخْلُقُ مَا لَا تَعْلَمُونَ.
And He has created horses, mules, and donkeys for you to ride as an adornment, and He has created other things of which ye have no knowledge.
وَعَلَى اللَّهِ قَصْدُ السَّبِيلِ وَمِنْهَا جَائِرٌ وَلَوْ شَاءَ لَهَدَاكُمْ أَجْمَعِينَ.
Allah alone can show the right path, but there are ways that turn aside. If Allah had willed, He could have guided all of you.
هو الذي أنزل من السماء ماء لكم منه شراب ومنه شجر فيه تسيمون.
It is He who sends down rain from the sky from it ye drink, and out of it grows the vegetation on which ye feed your cattle.
ينبت لكم به الزرع والزيتون والنخيل والأعناب ومن كل الثمرات إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يتفكرون.
With it he produces for you corn, olives, date palms, grapes, and every kind of fruit. Verily in this is a sign for those who give thought.
وسخر لكم الليل والنهار والشمس والقمر والنجوم مسخرات بأمره إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يعقلون.
He has made subject to you the night and the day, the sun and the moon, and the stars are in subjection by his command. Verily in this are signs for men who are wise.
وما ذرأ لكم في الأرض مختلفا ألوانه إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يذكرون.
And the things on this earth which he has multiplied in varying colors and qualities, verily in this is a sign for men who are mindful.
وهو الذي سخر البحر لتأكلوا منه لحما طريا وتستخرجوا منه حلية تلبسونها وترى الفلك مواخر فيه ولتبتغوا من فضله ولعلكم تشكرون.
It is he who has made the sea subject, that ye may eat thereof flesh that is fresh and tender, and that ye may extract therefrom ornaments to wear. And thou seest the ships therein that plough the waves, that ye may seek thus of the bounty of Allah, and that ye may be grateful.
وألقى في الأرض رواسي أن تميد بكم وأنهارا وسبلا لعلكم تهتدون.
And he has set up on the earth mountains standing firm, lest it should shake with you, and rivers and ways, that ye may guide yourselves.
وعلامات وبالنجم هم يهتدون.
And marks and signposts, and by the stars men guide themselves.
أفمن يخلق كمن لا يخلق أفلا تذكرون.
Is then he who creates like one that creates not? Will ye not receive admonition?
وإن تعدوا نعمة الله لا تحصوها إن الله لغفور رحيم.
If ye would count up the favors of Allah, never would ye be able to number them. For Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful.
والله يعلم ما تسرون وما تعلنون.
And Allah doth know what ye conceal and what ye reveal.
والذين يدعون من دون الله لا يخلقون شيئا وهم يخلقون.
Those whom they invoke besides Allah create nothing and are themselves created.
أموات غير أحياء وما يشعرون أيان يبعثون.
They are things dead, lifeless, nor do they know when they will be raised up.
إلهكم إله واحد فالذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة قلوبهم منكرة وهم مستكبرون.
Your God is one God. As to those who believe not in the hereafter, their hearts refuse to know, and they are arrogant.
لا جرم أن الله يعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون إنه لا يحب المستكبرين.
Undoubtedly, Allah doth know what they conceal and what they reveal. Verily, He loveth not the arrogant.
وإذا قيل لهم ماذا أنزل ربكم قالوا أساطير الأولين.
When it is said to them, what is it that your Lord has revealed? They say, tales of the ancients.
ليحملوا أوزارهم كاملة يوم القيامة ومن أوزار الذين يضلونهم بغير علم ألا ساء ما يذرون.
That they may bear on the day of judgment their own burdens in full, and also something of the burdens of those without knowledge, whom they misled. Alas, how grievous the burdens they will bear.
قد مكر الذين من قبلهم فأتى الله بنيانهم من القواعد فخر عليهم السقف من فوقهم وأتاهم العذاب من حيث لا يشعرون.
Those before them did also plot against Allah's ways, but Allah took their structures from their foundations, and the roof fell down on them from above, and the wrath seized them from directions they did not perceive.
ثم يوم القيامة يخزيهم ويقول أين شركائي الذين كنتم تشاقون فيهم قال الذين أوتوا العلم إن الخزي اليوم والسوء على الكافرين.
Then on the day of judgment will He cover them with shame and say, where are my partners concerning whom ye used to dispute? Those endued with knowledge will say, this day indeed are the unbelievers covered with shame and misery.
الذين تتوفاهم الملائكة ظالمي أنفسهم فألقوا السلم ما كنا نعمل من سوء بلى إن الله عليم بما كنتم تعملون.
Namely those whose lives the angels take in a state of wrongdoing to their own souls. Then would they offer submission with the pretense, we did no evil knowingly. The angels will reply, Nay, but verily Allah knoweth all that ye did.
فادخلوا أبواب جهنم خالدين فيها فلبئس مثوى المتكبرين.
So enter the gates of hell, to dwell therein. Thus evil indeed is the abode of the arrogant.
وقيل للذين اتقوا ماذا أنزل ربكم قالوا خيرا للذين أحسنوا في هذه الدنيا حسنة ولدار الآخرة خير ولنعم دار المتقين.
To the righteous when it is said, What is it that your Lord has revealed? They say, All that is good. To those who do good, there is good in this world, and the home of the hereafter is even better. And excellent indeed is the home of the righteous.
جنات عدن يدخلونها تجري من تحتها الأنهار لهم فيها ما يشاءون كذلك يجزي الله المتقين.
Gardens of eternity which they will enter. Beneath them flow pleasant rivers. They will have therein all that they wish. Thus doth Allah reward the righteous.
الذين تتوفاهم الملائكة طيبين يقولون سلام عليكم ادخلوا الجنة بما كنتم تعملون.
Those whose lives the angels take in a state of purity, saying to them, Peace be on you. Enter ye the garden, because of the good which ye did in the world.
هل ينظرون إلا أن تأتيهم الملائكة أو يأتي أمر ربك كذلك فعل الذين من قبلهم وما ظلمهم الله ولكن كانوا أنفسهم يظلمون.
Do the ungodly wait but for the angels to come to them? Or there comes the command of thy Lord for their doom? So did those who went before them. But Allah wronged them not. Nay, they wronged their own souls.
فأصابهم سيئات ما عملوا وحاق بهم ما كانوا به يستهزئون.
But the evil results of their deeds overtook them, and that every wrath at which they had scoffed hemmed them in.
وقال الذين أشركوا لو شاء الله ما عبدنا من دونه من شيء نحن ولا آباؤنا ولا حرمنا من دونه من شيء كذلك فعل الذين من قبلهم فهل على الرسل إلا البلاغ المبين.
The worshippers of false gods say, If Allah had so willed, we should not have worshipped aught but Him, neither we nor our fathers, nor should we have prescribed prohibitions other than His. So did those who went before them. But what is the mission of messengers but to preach the clear message?
ولقد بعثنا في كل أمة رسولا أن اعبدوا الله واجتنبوا الطاغوت فمنهم من هدى الله ومنهم من حقت عليه الضلالة فسيروا في الأرض فانظروا كيف كان عاقبة المكذبين.
For we assuredly sent amongst every people a messenger with the command, serve Allah and eschew evil. Of the people were some whom Allah guided, and some on whom error became inevitably established. So travel through the earth and see what was the end of those who denied the truth.
إن تحرص على هداهم فإن الله لا يهدي من يضل وما لهم من ناصرين.
If thou art anxious for their guidance, yet Allah guideth not such as He leaves to stray, and there is none to help them.
وأقسموا بالله جهد أيمانهم لا يبعث الله من يموت بلى وعدا عليه حقا ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون.
They swear their strongest oath by Allah, that Allah will not raise up those who die. Nay, but it is a promise binding on Him in truth, but most among mankind know it not.
ليبين لهم الذي يختلفون فيه وليعلم الذين كفروا أنهم كانوا كاذبين.
They must be raised up in order that He may manifest to them the truth of that wherein they differ, and that the rejectors of truth may realize that they were liars.
إنما قولنا لشيء إذا أردناه أن نقول له كن فيكون.
For to anything which we have willed, we but say be, and it is.
والذين هاجروا في الله من بعد ما ظلموا لنبوئنهم في الدنيا حسنة ولأجر الآخرة أكبر لو كانوا يعلمون.
To those who leave their homes in the cause of Allah, after suffering oppression, we will assuredly give a goodly home in this world. But truly the reward of the hereafter will be greater if they only realize this.
الذين صبروا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون.
They are those who
persevere
in patience and put their trust on their Lord.
وما أرسلنا من قبلك إلا رجالا نوحي إليهم فاسألوا أهل الذكر إن كنتم لا تعلمون.
And before thee we sent none but men, to whom we granted inspiration. If we realize this not, ask of those who possess the message.
بالبينات والزبر وأنزلنا إليك الذكر لتبين للناس ما نزل إليهم ولعلهم يتفكرون.
We sent them with clear signs and scriptures, and we have sent down unto thee also the message, that thou mayest explain clearly to men what is sent for them, and that they may give thought.
أفأمن الذين مكروا السيئات أن يخسف الله بهم الأرض أو يأتيهم العذاب من حيث لا يشعرون.
Do then those who devise evil plots feel secure that Allah will not cause the earth to swallow them up, or that the wrath will not seize them from directions they little perceive?
أو يأخذهم في تقلبهم فما هم بمعجزين.
Or that He may not call them to account in the midst of their goings to and fro, without a chance of their frustrating Him.
أو يأخذهم على تخوف فإن ربكم لرؤوف رحيم.
Or that He may not call them to account by a process of slow wastage, for thy Lord is indeed full of kindness and mercy.
أولم يروا إلى ما خلق الله من شيء يتفيأ ظلاله عن اليمين والشمائل سجدا لله وهم داخرون.
Do they not look at Allah's creation among things, how their shadows turn around from the right and the left, prostrating themselves to Allah, and that in the humblest manner.
ولله يسجد ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من دابة والملائكة وهم لا يستكبرون.
And to Allah doth prostrate all that is in the heavens and on earth, whether moving creatures or the angels, for none are arrogant before their Lord.
يخافون ربهم من فوقهم ويفعلون ما يؤمرون.
They all fear their Lord, high above them, and they do all that they are commanded.
وقال الله لا تتخذوا إلهين اثنين إنما هو إله واحد فإياي فارهبون.
Allah has said, take not for worship two gods, for He is just one God. Then fear me and me alone.
وله ما في السماوات والأرض وله الدين واصبا أفغير الله تتقون.
To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and on earth, and to Him is the religion always. Then will ye fear other than Allah?
وما بكم من نعمة فمن الله ثم إذا مسكم الضر فإليه تجأرون.
And ye have no good thing but is from Allah. And moreover, when ye are touched by distress, unto Him ye cry with groans.
ثم إذا كشف الضر عنكم إذا فريق منكم بربهم يشركون.
Yet, when He removes the distress from you, behold, some of you turn to other gods to join with their Lord.
ليكفروا بما آتيناهم فتمتعوا فسوف تعلمون.
To show their ingratitude for the favors we have bestowed on them. Then enjoy your brief day, but soon will ye know your folly.
ويجعلون لما لا يعلمون نصيبا مما رزقناهم تالله لتسألن عما كنتم تفترون.
And they even assign to things they do not know a portion out of that which we have bestowed for their sustenance. By Allah, ye shall certainly be called to account for your false inventions.
وَيَجْعَلُونَ لِلَّهِ الْبَنَاتِ سُبْحَانَهُ وَلَهُم مَّا يَشْتَهُونَ.
And they assign daughters for Allah. Glory be to Him. And for themselves what they desire.
وَإِذَا بُشِّرَ أَحَدُهُم بِالْأُنثَىٰ ظَلَّ وَجْهُهُ مُسْوَدًّا وَهُوَ كَظِيمٌ.
When news is brought to one of them of the birth of a female child, his face darkens, and he is filled with inward grief.
يتوارى من القوم من سوء ما بشر به أيمسكه على هون أم يدسه في التراب ألا ساء ما يحكمون.
With shame does he hide himself from his people because of the bad news he has had. Shall he retain it on sufferance and contempt, or bury it in the dust? Ah, what an evil choice they decide on.
للذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة مثل السوء وَلِلَّهِ الْمَثَلُ الْأَعْلَى وَهُوَ الْعَزِيزُ الْحَكِيمُ.
To those who believe not in the hereafter applies the similitude of evil. To Allah applies the highest similitude, for He is the exalted in power, full of wisdom.
وَلَوْ يُؤَاخِذُ اللَّهُ النَّاسَ بِظُلْمِهِمْ مَا تَرَكَ عَلَيْهَا مِنْ دَابَّةٍ وَلَكِنْ يُؤَخِّرُهُمْ إِلَى أَجَلٍ مُّسَمًّى فإذا جاء أجلهم لا يستأخرون ساعة ولا يستقدمون.
If Allah were to punish men for their wrongdoing, He would not leave on the earth a single living creature, but He gives them respite for a stated term. When their term expires, they would not be able to delay the punishment for a single hour, just as they would not be able to anticipate it for a single hour.
وَيَجْعَلُونَ لِلَّهِ مَا يَكْرَهُونَ وَتَصِفُ أَلْسِنَتُهُمُ الْكَذِبَ أَنَّ لَهُمُ الْحُسْنَى لا جرم أن لهم النار وأنهم مفرطون.
They attribute to Allah what they hate for themselves, and their tongues assert the falsehood that the reward most fair is for themselves. Without doubt for them is the fire, and they will be the first to be hastened on into it.
تالله لقد أرسلنا إلى من قبلك فزين لهم الشيطان أعمالهم فهو وليهم اليوم ولهم عذاب أليم.
By Allah, we also sent our prophets to peoples before thee, but Satan made to the wicked their own acts seem alluring. He is their patron today. So, but they shall have a most grievous chastisement.
وما أنزلنا عليك الكتاب إلا لتبين لهم الذي اختلفوا فيه وهدى ورحمة لقوم يؤمنون.
And we sent down the book to thee, so that thou shouldst make clear to them those things in which they differ, and that it should be a guide and a mercy to those who believe.
والله أنزل من السماء ماء فأحيا به الأرض بعد موتها إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يسمعون.
And Allah sends down rain from the skies and gives therewith life to the earth after its death. Verily, in this is a sign for those who listen.
وَإِنَّ لَكُمْ فِي الْأَنْعَامِ لَعِبْرَةً نسقيكم مما في بطونه من بين فرث ودم لبنا خالصا سائغا للشاربين.
And verily in cattle too will ye find an instructive sign from what is within their bodies. Between excretions and blood we produce for your drink milk, pure and agreeable to those who drink it.
ومن ثمرات النخيل والأعناب تتخذون منه سكرا ورزقا حسنا إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يعقلون.
And from the fruit of the date palm and the vine, ye get out strong drink and wholesome food. Behold, in this also is a sign for those who are wise.
وأوحى ربك إلى النحل أن اتخذي من الجبال بيوتا ومن الشجر ومما يعرشون.
And thy Lord taught the bee to build its cells in hills, on trees, and in men's habitations.
ثم كلي من كل الثمرات فاسلكي سبل ربك ذللا يخرج من بطونها شراب مختلف ألوانه فيه شفاء للناس إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يتفكرون.
Then to eat of all the produce of the earth, and follow the ways of thy Lord made smooth. There issues from within their bodies a drink of varying colors, wherein is healing for men. Verily in this is a sign for those who give thought.
والله خلقكم ثم يتوفاكم ومنكم من يرد إلى أرذل العمر لكي لا يعلم بعد علم شيئا إن الله عليم قدير.
It is Allah who creates you and takes your souls at death. And of you there are some who are sent back to a feeble age, so that they know nothing after having known much. For Allah is all-knowing, all-powerful.
والله فضل بعضكم على بعض في الرزق فما الذين فضلوا براد رزقهم على ما ملكت أيمانهم فهم فيه سواء أفبنعمة الله يجحدون.
Allah has bestowed His gifts of sustenance more freely on some of you than on others. Those more favored are not going to throw back their gifts to those whom their right hands possesses, so as to be equal in that respect. Will they then deny the favors of Allah?
والله جعل لكم من أنفسكم أزواجا وجعل لكم من أزواجكم بنين وحفدة ورزقكم من الطيبات أفبالباطل يؤمنون وبنعمة الله هم يكفرون.
And Allah has made for you mates of your own nature, and made for you out of them sons and daughters and grandchildren, and provided for you sustenance of the best. Will they then believe in vain things and be ungrateful for Allah's favors?
ويعبدون من دون الله ما لا يملك لهم رزقا من السماوات والأرض شيئا ولا يستطيعون.
And worship others than Allah, such as have no power of providing them for sustenance with anything in heavens or earth, and cannot possibly have such power.
فلا تضربوا لله الأمثال إن الله يعلم وأنتم لا تعلمون.
Invent not similitudes for Allah, for Allah knoweth and ye know not.
ضرب الله مثلا عبدا مملوكا لا يقدر على شيء ومن رزقناه منا رزقا حسنا فهو ينفق منه سرا وجهرا هل يستوون الحمد لله بل أكثرهم لا يعلمون.
Allah sets forth the parable of two men, one a slave under the dominion of another. He has no power of any sort. And the other a man on whom we have bestowed goodly favors from ourselves. And he spends thereof freely, privately and publicly. Are the two equal? By no means. Praise be to Allah, but most of them know not.
وضرب الله مثلا الرجلين أحدهما أبكم لا يقدر على شيء وهو كل على مولاه أينما يوجهه لا يأت بخير هل يستوي هو ومن يأمر بالعدل وهو على صراط مستقيم.
Allah sets forth another parable of two men. One of them dumb with no power of any sort. A wearisome burden is he to his master. Whichever way he directs him, he brings no good. Is such a man equal with one who commands justice and is on a straight way?
ولله غيب السماوات والأرض وما أمر الساعة إلا كلمح البصر أو هو أقرب إن الله على كل شيء قدير.
To Allah belongeth the unseen of the heavens and the earth, and the matter of the hour of judgment is as the twinkling of an eye, or even quicker, for Allah hath power over all things.
والله أخرجكم من بطون أمهاتكم لا تعلمون شيئا وجعل لكم السمع والأبصار والأفئدة لعلكم تشكرون.
It is He who brought you forth from the wombs of your mother when ye knew nothing, and He gave you hearing and sight and intelligence and affections, that ye may give thanks to Allah.
ألم يروا إلى الطير مسخرات في جو السماء ما يمسكهن إلا الله إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يؤمنون.
Do they not look at the birds held poised in the midst of the air and the sky? Nothing holds them up but the power of Allah. Verily in this are signs for those who believe.
والله جعل لكم من بيوتكم سكنا وجعل لكم من جلود الأنعام بيوتا تستخفونها يوم ضعنكم ويوم إقامتكم ومن أصوافها وأوبارها وأشعارها أساسا ومتاعا إلى حين.
It is Allah who made your habitations homes of rest and quiet for you, and made for you out of the skins of animals tents for dwellings, which ye find so light and handy when ye travel, and when ye stop in your travels, and out of their wool and their soft fibers and their hair, rich stuff and articles of convenience to serve you for a time.
والله جعل لكم مما خلق ظلالا وجعل لكم من الجبال أكنانا وجعل لكم سرابيل تقيكم الحر وسرابيل تقيكم بأسكم كذلك يتم نعمته عليكم لعلكم تسلمون.
It is Allah who made out of the things He created some things to give you shade. Of the hills He made some for your shelter. He made you garments to protect you from heat, and coats of mail to protect you from your mutual violence. Thus does He complete His favors on you. that ye may surrender to His will in Islam.
فإن تولوا فإنما عليك البلاغ المبين.
But if they turn away, thy duty is only to preach the clear message.
يعرفون نعمة الله ثم ينكرونها وأكثرهم الكافرون.
They recognize the favors of Allah, then they deny them, and most of them are creatures ungrateful.
ويوم نبعث من كل أمة شهيدا ثم لا يؤذن للذين كفروا ولا هم يستعتبون.
On the day we shall raise from all peoples a witness, then will no excuse be accepted from unbelievers, nor will they be allowed to make amends.
وإذا رأى الذين ظلموا العذاب فلا يخفف عنهم ولا هم ينظرون.
When the wrongdoers actually see the chastisement, then will it in no way be mitigated, nor will they then receive respite.
وإذا رأى الذين أشركوا شركاءهم قالوا ربنا هؤلاء شركاؤنا الذين كنا ندعو من دونك فألقوا إليهم القول إنكم لكاذبون.
When those who gave partners to Allah will see their partners, they will say, Our Lord, these are our partners, those whom we used to invoke besides Thee. But they will throw back their word at them and say, Indeed ye are liars.
وألقوا إلى الله يومئذ السلم وضل عنهم ما كانوا يفترون.
That day shall they openly show their submission to Allah, and all their inventions shall leave them in the lurch.
الذين كفروا وصدوا عن سبيل الله زدناهم عذابا فوق العذاب بما كانوا يفسدون.
Those who reject Allah and hinder men from the path of Allah, for them will we add chastisement to chastisement, for that they used to spread mischief.
ويوم نبعث في كل أمة شهيدا عليهم من أنفسهم وجئنا بك شهيدا على هؤلاء ونزلنا عليك الكتاب تبيانا لكل شيء وهدى ورحمة وبشرى للمسلمين.
On the day we shall raise from all peoples a witness against them, from amongst themselves, and we shall bring thee as a witness against these thy people. And we have sent down to thee the book explaining all things, a guide, a mercy and glad tidings to Muslims.
إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون.
Allah commands justice, the doing of good and giving to kith and kin, And He forbids all indecent deeds and evil and rebellion. He instructs you that ye may receive admonition.
وأوفوا بعهد الله إذا عاهدتم ولا تنقضوا الأيمان بعد توكيدها وقد جعلتم الله عليكم كفيلا إن الله يعلم ما تفعلون.
Fulfill the covenant of Allah when ye have entered into it, and break not your oaths after ye have confirmed them. Indeed, ye have made Allah your surety, for Allah knoweth all that ye do.
ولا تكونوا كالتي نقضت غزلها من بعد قوة أنكاثا تتخذون أيمانكم دخلا بينكم أن تكون أمة هي أربى من أمة إنما يبلوكم الله به وَلَيُبَيِّنَنَّ لَكُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ مَا كُنْتُمْ فِيهِ تَخْتَلِفُونَ.
And be not like a woman who breaks into twisted strands the yarn which she has spun after it has become strong, using your oaths to deceive one another, lest one party should be more numerous than another. For Allah will test you by this, and on the day of judgment He will certainly make clear to you the truth of that wherein ye disagree.
وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَجَعَلَكُمْ أُمَّةً وَاحِدَةً وَلَكِنْ يُضِلُّ مَنْ يَشَاءُ وَيَهْدِي مَنْ يَشَاءُ وَلَتُسْأَلُنَّ عَمَّا كُنْتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ.
If Allah so willed, He could make you all one people, but He leaves straying whom He pleases, and He guides whom He pleases. But ye shall certainly be called to account for all your actions.
ولا تتخذوا أيمانكم دخلا بينكم فتزل قدم بعد ثبوتها وتذوقوا السوء بما صددتم عن سبيل الله ولكم عذاب عظيم.
And take not your oaths to practice deception between yourselves, with the result that someone's foot may slip after it was firmly planted, and ye may have to taste the evil consequences of having hindered men from the path of Allah, and a mighty wrath descend on you.
ولا تشتروا بعهد الله ثمنا قليلا إنما عند الله هو خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون.
Nor sell the covenant of Allah for a miserable price, for with Allah is a prize far better for you if ye only knew.
ما عندكم ينفد وما عند الله باق ولنجزين الذين صبروا أجرهم بأحسن ما كانوا يعملون.
What is with you must vanish. What is with Allah will endure. And we will certainly bestow on those who patiently persevere their reward according to the best of their actions.
من عمل صالحا من ذكر أو أنثى وهو مؤمن فلنحيينه حياة طيبة ولنجزينهم أجرهم بأحسن ما كانوا يعملون.
Whoever works righteousness, man or woman, and has faith, verily to him will we give a life that is good and pure, and we will bestow on such their reward according to the best of their actions.
فإذا قرأت القرآن فاستعذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
When thou dost read the Quran, seek Allah's protection from Satan the rejected one.
إنه ليس له سلطان على الذين آمنوا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون.
No authority has he over those who believe and put their trust in their Lord.
إنما سلطانه على الذين يتولونه والذين هم به مشركون.
His authority is over those only who take him as patron and who join partners with Allah.
وإذا بدلنا آية مكان آية والله أعلم بما ينزل قالوا إنما أنت مفتر بل أكثرهم لا يعلمون.
When we substitute one revelation for another, and Allah knows best what He reveals in stages, they say, Thou art but a forger, but most of them know not.
قل نزله روح القدس من ربك بالحق ليثبت الذين آمنوا وهدى وبشرى للمسلمين.
Say, the Holy Spirit has brought the revelation from thy Lord in truth, in order to strengthen those who believe, and as a guide and glad tidings to Muslims.
وَلَقَدْ نَعْلَمُ أَنَّهُمْ يَقُولُونَ إِنَّمَا يُعَلِّمُهُ بَشَرٌ لسان الذي يلحدون إليه أعجمي وهذا لسان عربي مبين.
We know indeed that they say, it is a man that teaches him. The tongue of him they wickedly point to is notably foreign, while this is Arabic, pure and clear.
إن الذين لا يؤمنون بآيات الله لا يهديهم الله ولهم عذاب أليم.
Those who believe not in the signs of Allah, Allah will not guide them, and theirs will be a grievous chastisement.
إنما يفتري الكذب الذين لا يؤمنون بآيات الله وأولئك هم الكاذبون.
It is those who believe not in the signs of Allah that forge falsehood. It is they who lie.
من كفر بالله من بعد إيمانه إلا من أكره وقلبه مطمئن بالإيمان ولكن من شرح بالكفر صدرا فعليهم غضب من الله ولهم عذاب عظيم.
Anyone who after accepting faith in Allah utters unbelief except under compulsion, his heart remaining firm in faith, but such as open their breast to unbelief, on them is wrath from Allah, and theirs will be a dreadful chastisement.
ذلك بأنه مستحب الحياة الدنيا على الآخرة وأن الله لا يهدي القوم الكافرين.
This because they love the life of this world better than the hereafter, and Allah will not guide those who reject faith.
أولئك الذين طبع الله على قلوبهم وسمعهم وأبصارهم وأولئك هم الغافلون.
Those are they whose hearts, ears and eyes Allah has sealed up, and they take no heed.
لا جرم أنهم في الآخرة هم الخاسرون.
Without doubt, in the hereafter they will be the losers.
ثم إن ربك للذين هاجروا من بعد ما فتنوا ثم جاهدوا وصبروا إن ربك من بعدها لغفور رحيم.
But verily thy Lord, to those who leave their homes after trials and persecutions, and who thereafter strive and fight for the faith and patiently
persevere,
thy Lord after all this is oft forgiving, most merciful.
يوم تأتي كل نفس تجادل عن نفسها وتوفى كل نفس ما عملت وهم لا يظلمون.
On the day every soul will come up pleading for itself, and every soul will be recompensed fully for all its actions, and none will be unjustly dealt with.
وضرب الله مثلا قرية كانت آمنة مطمئنة يأتيها رزقها رغدا من كل مكان فكفرت بأنعم الله فأذاقها الله لباس الجوع والخوف بما كانوا يصنعون.
Allah sets forth a parable, a city enjoying security and quiet, abundantly supplied with sustenance from every place. Yet was it ungrateful for the favors of Allah. So Allah made it taste of hunger and terror in extremes, closing in on it like a garment from every side, because of the evil which its people wrought.
وَلَقَدْ جَاءَهُمْ رَسُولٌ مِّنْهُمْ فَكَذَّبُوهُ فَأَخَذَهُمُ الْعَذَابُ وَهُمْ ظَالِمُونَ.
And there came to them a messenger from among themselves, but they falsely rejected him. So the wrath seized them even in the midst of their iniquities.
فَكُلُوا مِمَّا رَزَقَكُمُ اللَّهُ حَلَالًا طَيِّبًا وَاشْكُرُوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ إِن كُنتُمْ إِيَّاهُ تَعْبُدُونَ.
So eat of the sustenance which Allah has provided for you, lawful and good, and be grateful for the favors of Allah, if it is He whom ye serve.
إنما حرم عليكم الميتة والدم ولحم الخنزير وما أهل لغير الله به فمن اضطر غير باغ ولا عاد فإن الله غفور رحيم.
He has only forbidden you dead meat and blood, and the flesh of swine, and any food over which the name of other than Allah has been invoked. But if one is forced by necessity, without willful disobedience, nor transgressing due limits, then Allah is oft forgiving, most merciful.
ولا تقولوا لما تصف ألسنتكم الكذب هذا حلال وهذا حرام لتفتروا على الله الكذب إن الذين يفترون على الله الكذب لا يفلحون.
But say not for any false thing that your tongues may put forth, this is lawful and this is forbidden, so as to ascribe false things to Allah. For those who ascribe false things to Allah will never prosper.
متاع قليل ولهم عذاب أليم.
In such falsehood is but a paltry profit, but they will have a most grievous chastisement.
وعلى الذين هادوا حرمنا ما قصصنا عليك من قبل وما ظلمناهم ولكن كانوا أنفسهم يظلمون.
To the Jews we prohibited such things as we have mentioned to thee before. We did them no wrong, but they were used to doing wrong to themselves.
ثم إن ربك للذين عملوا السوء بجهالة ثم تابوا من بعد ذلك وأصلحوا إن ربك من بعدها لغفور رحيم.
But verily thy Lord, to those who do wrong in ignorance, but who thereafter repent and make amends, thy Lord after all this is oft forgiving, most merciful.
إن إبراهيم كان أمة قانتا لله حنيفا ولم يك من المشركين.
Abraham was indeed a model, devoutly obedient to Allah, and true in faith, and he joined not gods with Allah.
شاكرا لأنعمه اجتباه وهداه إلى صراط مستقيم.
He showed his gratitude for the favors of Allah, who chose him and guided him to a straight way.
وآتيناه في الدنيا حسنة وإنه في الآخرة لمن الصالحين.
And we gave him good in this world, and he will be in the hereafter in the ranks of the righteous.
ثم أوحينا إليك أن اتبع ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين.
Then we reveal to thee, follow the ways of Abraham the true in faith, And he joined not gods with Allah.
إنما جعل السبت على الذين اختلفوا فيه وإن ربك ليحكم بينهم يوم القيامة فيما كانوا فيه يختلفون.
The Sabbath was only made strict for those who disagreed as to its observance. But Allah will judge between them on the day of judgment as to their differences.
ادع إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة الحسنة وجادلهم بالتي هي أحسن إن ربك هو أعلم بمن ضل عن سبيله وهو أعلم بالمهتدين.
Invite all to the way of thy Lord with wisdom and beautiful preaching, and argue with them in ways that are best and most gracious. For thy Lord knoweth best who have strayed from his path and who receive guidance.
وإن عاقبتم فعاقبوا بمثل ما عوقبتم به ولئن صبرتم لهو خير للصابرين.
And if ye punish, let your punishment be proportionate to the wrong that has been done to you. But if ye show patience, that is indeed the best course for those who are patient.
واصبر وما صبرك إلا بالله ولا تحزن عليهم ولا تك في ضيق مما يمكرون.
And do thou be patient, for thy patience is but with the help from Allah. Nor grieve over them, and distress not thyself because of their plot.
إن الله مع الذين اتقوا والذين هم محسنون.
For Allah is with those who restrain themselves and those who do good.